I've had a request on how I set my shooting rest up on my bike, and here's just a quick example of how I did it. It's pretty simple really. This is a rest I used on my old XT, but I bought this new Yamaha AG, and I mounted it on exactly the same way. It's just basically it's made out of 1 inch steel pipe. As you can see here, I've just flattened it out and drilled 2 holes in it and just put the bolts straight through it. Very simple. And basically both these come up and they bypass each other like that with just a couple of screws in there. So that's pretty easy. That stops the up and down bit. And you need a bracer, which would be this one here, to stop it moving forward. So you need some sort of clamp on the handlebars here. I suppose you could use, if you don't have 1 inch steel pipe, you could use copper pipe from a plumber and bend those curves, which would be quite easy. There's a clamp I used. I fortunately work in a hospital and have access to all sorts of stuff. My brother, he has a Honda, and he has this ramp, this bracket here, and he's mounted his off this, which is quite strong, but I already had this on my old bike, so I just screwed it straight off and straight on. So but the rest is very handy. It's great for knocking down trees, as you can see in my video, and great for going through the lignum. When you do mount it up, just make sure you've left enough room here to see through it, and mount it far enough forward so when you put your gun up, you've got plenty of room there, and have your elbows on the handlebars like that, and it's a very steady shot, and you'll be surprised what sort of actually I improved my hunting out of sight. I almost doubled my hit rate, the first trip I went on. You can see by this you'll also need, if you're going to carry your gun on the front, you'll also need some sort of foam or something here, because when your scope, sometimes when you go down a bit of a hole, you'll find your scope will hit your tank. Very rare, but you will fall off, guaranteed. So don't ever have your good rifle. Just use your old clunker, but I'll guarantee you'll get a lot more shots off in half the amount of time, and you won't need any semi-automatics. So that's about it. Also, I've made a couple of additions to this bike as well. I've got some heated hand grips there, great for the winter time. Only about 25 bucks. Only cheap. Takes about 10 minutes to put on, high and low. They burn your fingers off after a while. They're really great. You really notice a difference if you're in the cold climates. I've also got mounted this toolbox on the back. For a cheaper alternative, you could probably put a milk crate on there, like my brother's got. It works quite well. He puts a backpack inside of it and carries everything he needs in that. Well, that's basically about it. You need a bit of foam on there, just a bit of tape. You'll probably pick up all this gear from a second-hand place. No, probably wouldn't cost you anything, and if you've got any know-how at all, you'll probably end up with a better rest than I've got. So, but that's basically what it is, and it's very easy to make. Okay.